Billy Detroit Radio. News, sports, entertainment, and a little foolishness.
And we back. We are back once again. It's Detroit Radio, and this is show number 85. Rocky Road Productions is in the building. Where you at, Rocky Road? Oh, wait a minute.
Here.
There you are.
I'm right here. What's going on?
I'm getting my mics mixed up a little bit here.
Oh, boy.
What's up, kiddo? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Looks like we got something great in store today.
Man, this is going to be a great show. We have the Black family, and we have Rocky. Hey, y'all got the same name. That's Rocky. This is Mr. Rocky Black, his wife Janaya Black, and their daughter Michaela Black. Did I get McKinley Black. I'll get it before it's over, honey, okay? All right. So, welcome to the show, guys.
Hey, thank you for having us.
All right. Now, man, there's so much I want to talk to you about. You've got the movie coming out, Warrior Pride.
Yes.
But this is not your first project.
No.
You've done a couple movies. How many movies have you done?
This is our fourth feature film, but this is our third under the Black-Smith Enterprise umbrella.
Okay. But before that, you did some plays. You've done quite a few plays, huh?
2 plays. I did the Breaking Point twice, and then I did Idol.
Okay. I think that's the one I saw.
Yes, that's the
one. With the devil and...
yes, the devil was in the house.
Yeah, with my man, Des Cortez. That's a bad boy. And, and I see you have him in the movie, too.
He is also in this movie.
Has he been in every project you've done?
Yes, I love Des. He is such a phenomenal actor. Like, that is a talented dude.
He is. He really is.
Yes.
I mean, I see big things for him, man.
Me too.
Yeah,
I love working with him.
Now, also, though, I'm going to just go back a little further than that. When I first got back home, you were one of the first people I interviewed on it wasn't a podcast I was doing, but something I was doing online, one of those shows. And you wrote a few books.
Yes. The Prison Chronicles series, it had 3 books in it about 3 different women who are in the same prison. The Breaking Point, As Told by the Other Woman, and Beautiful Rage, The Break of Dawn. So, yeah, crazy books.
And I'm just saying, I told you then, those books could be movies.
Yes.
I can see Gabrielle Union or Taraji P. Henson playing one of those roles.
Definitely.
So what's happening with the books?
The books kind of... have taken a back seat to the movies because I kind of switched over to doing more faith-based material. And the books are not faith-based at all. No, not at all.
I don't even know where you pull that stuff from.
You know, I'm a little crazy. I have to remind my husband every now and again, like, don't try me. You read the book.
Oh, yeah, better read that book. Hey, when he make you mad, you leave that book on the dresser, huh? Remember this? Rocky, how do you deal with that, man?
Hey, she knows.
Yep, she does.
How long you guys been married?
22 years.
Are you kidding? 22 years.
22 years.
You guys look 22. And you got 2 kids.
Yes.
The daughter who's with us today and your son.
Yes.
And he is in the movie also.
He is one of the actors in the movie, yes.
The husband and the son. You just keep it all in the family. Why pay all these actors when I got guys right here that can do it?
Because they can't play all the parts.
Oh.
You know? We don't have the money to do the Eddie Murphy thing. People playing.
I've been sitting, this is 3 films since I've been in a film of hers, so...
is this your first one?
This is my second one I've been of hers.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, she keeps me away from it as much as possible.
Okay, but
I had to tell her to write this one and make sure I'm
Now, speaking of that, so you wrote this?
Yes.
Okay, directed it?
Yes.
Wrote and directed it. And you guys are producing it?
Yes.
Under Black Enterprises?
Black-Smith Enterprises.
Black-Smith Enterprises. Now, what is this movie about? I think it's your story, right, Rock?
Yes, yep. I run an AAU program called the Michigan Warriors, and this is our 19th year this past year.
Oh, really?
Yep. And it's a youth program. We travel all around the country. The goal is to get the boys exposure. But one of the main things from our organization is we got kids from all walks of life. So that was my reason for starting this program, was to help young kids out the same way someone did with me when I was young, because I didn't really have that father around. So God blessed me with being able to give back. And so, Janaya, I've been wanting her to write the movie, because I'm like, dang, this could be a good story. People need to see this, because a lot of times people don't see what goes on behind the scenes of AAU, and they want to talk about it and stuff. But this is going to go in depth about AAU basketball and these clubs this movie represents not only my organization, but probably 90% of the organizations across America.
AAU, is that college?
No, it's amateur athletic
Amateur,
union.
okay.
Yeah,
amateur.
High school, we go from 3rd grade on up to seniors in high school.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take these young men all the way.
And help them, towards getting scholarship, free money for college.
Okay. So what are some of the things that you've experienced with these young men as you've helped raise them, basically?
Man, they come from all walks of life. I mean, the 3 main characters. I mean, I like Janaya to explain it because I give away too much.
Oh, of the movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I like her to.
She can kind of keep it under wraps a little bit.
Well, some of the things he's experienced, just dealing with the drama of kids who come from different walks of life. Some of them come from broken homes. Some of them come from homes where their parents are trying to live vicariously through their kids' athletic careers.
Dad couldn't make it now. He's going to push the boy into it.
Right. Or just, absentee parents, kids being raised by their grandparents, just seeing too many things, having to grow up too quickly and not necessarily always having that guidance in their lives. And just watching him from the outside take a real interest in these kids and really caring about them and helping them get into colleges, and the time that he spends, doing that. And it's not always easy because being that he's dealing with so many different personalities, the parents aren't always accommodating or appreciative of the things that him or his team, because he has a team of coaches that also put a lot into these young men. So I commend him because I couldn't have done it as long as he does it, because it's often a thankless job. But then, when you're getting kids free rides to D1 schools and things of that nature, that's where it pays off, is that you see these young men going on to do great things and live productive lives.
And I mean, you have to have a passion for that.
And that he definitely has a passion.
Because I'm like you. I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm through with y'all. I don't know if I'd have the patience for that. That takes patience and a passion for, I'm sure, the love of the game. Yeah. But more the love of these kids.
Well, yeah, and trust me, there's times I want to give up, and because I don't have to do this. And that's what I remind people, because some of these parents, I mean, they're getting outrageous with the way they think. Everybody thinks their kid is a superstar.
Yeah.
And majority of them aren't. They could be good. And a lot of them that think that their kid ain't on that level, and they don't want to put in the work, or they don't want to invest the money or time into their kid. Half the time you're a babysitter for them. But the kids, normally we get a lot of kids that are good. Even if, one of the kids in the movie, he came from juvenile detention. And when someone came to me about him, I'm like, I don't know about this, because this kid's been in some trouble. And praying about it and stuff, Lord led me to take this kid in. The kid is making $550,000 a year overseas.
Really?
Playing
basketball.
MVP. Yeah.
Get out.
And could go and talk to our former president. Not the new one.
Oh, okay.
But he could go in that building and talk to him now, where he was raised in the streets. So stuff like that, and you'll see that in the movie. You're going to see that type of stuff in the movie. So it's an inspirational movie. It's a faith-based film. It's a PG movie.
Okay.
And so I remember Trick telling me, because Trick's in it.
Trick.
He says he was like, man, I love it because it's faith-based, and I couldn't play my normal, cussing and all. He was like, there's times where I wanted to say this, but I couldn't.
So it was a little challenge for him.
Yeah.
That is interesting. And so basically what you're telling me is I might have a little teardrop over there when I'm watching the movie.
That means I didn't do my job.
Oh, there you go.
It's very emotional. It takes you on a roller coaster ride. It's a great story. If people want to know, sometimes people, what could you compare it to? It's different, but I would say similar, like Coach Carter. Or Blindside. Yeah. Something like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
On this team, you will work. On this team, you will give 110%. You will leave every ounce of all you got on that floor, because that's what's required to be a warrior.
Fight a little longer, my friend.
We're a family here, fellas. And we treat each other with respect. This is a team. So if your brother don't shine, you don't shine. We all got a role here to play, so we all can shine together.
Hold on and I'll find you.
Warrior Pride is the name of the movie. That's just a little taste, a little teaser there.
Yes.
And Janaya, you wrote and produced this movie, directed the movie.
Yep.
Now, where'd you go to school for this stuff? Where'd you learn all this?
I didn't go to school. Learn by hands-on. We were able to, meet people along the way who are willing, veterans, in the industry who are willing to take us under their wing and show us and teach us what we needed to do to make movies. So, fortunately, we had that experience because people pay a lot of money to go to film school
and
learn
do.
to do what we're doing. So, but I'm more of a hands-on person. I've never been a classroom type learner. Like I like to just dive in and figure stuff out. But
is that how you learned how to write books also?
I think writing is just really a gift. That's always been my truest form of communication. Like I'm not really a talker by nature. Being in this business has forced me to kind of be a forced extrovert. But I can write so much better than I can talk.
So if you could just write, if you didn't have to come out and do the press and promote and do all that, would you be content just being a writer? And what kind of what kind of books would you like to write? Or would you like to write other than, TV shows or anything like that? Or?
I can write a variety of things. I just like to write. I can do drama. I haven't really tried comedy. Most of my stuff kind of gears towards drama, I guess.
Okay.
But this is my first sports movie. But I think that my gift is being able to pull emotions out of people in different ways, whether it be happy, sad, whatever. I just have a gift for being able to convey things through words.
I've always thought about that when you think about like Stephen King. This guy got every book and movie is incredible and it's different, all weird. But how do writers come up with all these different things and stories?
I think you're just influenced by the things that you see, and that's your way of either. Because for me, it's my way of making sense of things. Like when I wrote the Prison Chronicles books, it was just things that I would see on the news that bothered me. So that was my way. Like, okay, what would drive someone to murder her husband? What would drive someone to take the law into their own hands? Because like in my last book, the lady, her sister is kidnapped, raped, and then murdered by this man who gets off because he has money.
Right.
So she takes the law into her own hands, kidnaps this man, and does everything to him that he did to her sister.
Oh.
That's the one my mama called me on. She was like, what is wrong with you? But yeah, it's just my way of addressing things that may bother me or things that move me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not I would love to be able to write a book.
You could.
Nah.
If you had the patience.
There you go. Right there. Patience. Right. I don't have the patience to be with these kids. I don't have the patience to write a book. Look, if I can't hurry up and do it, I'm done.
Yeah, patience is everything.
It is, Rock.
I think a good imagination goes a long way. Because I've got one heck of an imagination. So I know if she's doing movies like this, her imagination goes wide and deep, okay?
Oh, you would never want to peek in there. You would be so disturbed. Like, what is wrong with this chick?
I probably wouldn't.
You don't want to peek in there.
You would not want to peek in there.
I think that probably wouldn't. I'd probably be like, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, because, you think about like Tyler Perry, man, all these movies and TV shows this guy keeps creating. It's just amazing. I mean, do you see yourself reaching a level like that?
I would. That's my goal. Like I would love to be at that level, to be able to just mass produce things that are born in my head. Like I don't know. I just think writers are different people. Like
it's such a creative process. What is your creative process?
Okay, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Like I have conversations with myself.
Me too.
My son actually told me the other day. He was like, I would never know how to tell somebody you're crazy because you talk to yourself all the time. Like they say,
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, they say there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself, but when you start answering back, that's when there's a problem. I do all of that.
Wait a minute, I answer back too.
Well, see, there you go. My son was like, I would never be able to know if you're crazy or not. But
answer back how?
Just like you answer your question.
Because like that's how I flush out my dialogue for stuff. Like I will have a full blown conversation with myself, just seeing how stuff sounds or how the emotion plays out and stuff like that. And my kids were looking at me like,
Okay, so it's just like, what do you want from Wendy's today? Girl, I think I'm going to give you a 4 for 4.
As an example, yeah. Yeah, like I'll just come up with different situations and I'll just start going in on stuff and it's like, okay, because I want to hear how it sounds out loud.
That's appropriate.
Hey, when do you talk to yourself the most? I talk to myself in the car while I'm driving.
It doesn't even matter. It just depends on when an idea might pop in my head, you know, and it'll just be like I just start going and, you know, and if it's something I like, then I'll keep it, you know, write it down somewhere, jot down some notes.
We're talking to Janaya Black, her husband Rocky Black, and their daughter. We'll get her in here in a minute. We'll get the daughter in a minute. The movie is Warrior Pride.
Take that away from you, no matter what.
I'm sorry, D. It's not like that.
We're supposed to be role models for these young men.
Warrior Pride, and the premiere is coming. The premiere is here.
The premiere, yes, August 18th at the Redford Theater. Get them tickets.
Get them tickets. How can they get tickets? Just you know.
Go ahead. How do they get tickets?
Well, you can go on. They could either Cash App, which is $the Warrior Pride. I'm sorry, Warrior Pride the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Warrior Pride the movie, and you know when it says what is it for, you put your full name in there and how many tickets you want.
Okay.
And or you can go to our website.
Yeah, there you go.
black-smithenterprises.com.
Okay.
And the little lettering with a click on, because some people said they have problems with it because it's so small. Click on to pay. It's in red lettering, so people got to pay attention to that.
Or they can come out to Redford Theater on Saturday. And what time?
Well,
Red carpet's at 6:30, and the movie will start promptly at 8 o'clock. Yeah. I don't encourage people to try to get their tickets at the door.
Don't wait. Well, it's going to be
our last
sold
one
out.
Sold out. So get it early if you can.
Okay.
And you know we start stuff on time, so don't roll up at 8:45
thinking you're going.
You know 8 o'clock. I'm hitting the button. No
I
matter
hear
who's
you.
in their seat.
There you go.
And we don't want nobody to miss anything. Everything is important in this movie. But one key thing is August 12th. Is the $20 sale goes off. After that, the tickets are $30.
Oh, okay.
So they're
$20 right now.
Right,
$20.
You got 2 days to catch that.
Yeah.
You know, we got a lot of people out there that procrastinate.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. As long as they come down and see the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Janaya, I'm thinking, black women rock. First of all,
yes.
This is a great time for women, period.
Yes.
But black women are killing the game. Like, for example, this September, black women will grace all the major fashion magazines. Have you heard about this? Beyonce on Vogue.
Yes, I did.
Rihanna, Lupita, Issa Rae. They're all going to be on the major magazines coming out.
That's awesome.
Which is beautiful. But also, when you think about women in media, Issa Rae is one with her show, right? Sandra Rhimes, so many.
Ava DuVernay.
Yeah. Does that inspire you to say, hey, I want to be with those women?
It absolutely does. It inspires me to know that I can achieve that as well. I mean, because they're definitely opening up doors that weren't available to us not so long ago. So I'm definitely inspired by them.
Yeah. And I mean, it's there for you. And, you keep producing this kind of stuff. Now, your son is in the movie.
Yes.
He plays
Mike, the character Mike.
One of the basketball players.
Basketball player. You coach the guy? You coach him?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, you're coaching your son. How is that in relation to real life? How do you separate that? Okay, here's my son, the character in the movie. He's not your son in the movie, right?
No.
He's one of the players.
Right.
So how do you separate that to, that this is my son, but I'm coaching him in this movie?
I mean, I coached him in real life, and I had to get on to him like I did in the movie. So it's no different. But, he actually plays the character, the kid who's really good, but has the father who, thinks his son is all world. It's only about him, nothing about the team.
Oh, Alonzo Ball.
Which is Des Cortez plays his father.
Oh, is that right?
And
okay.
He does an amazing job with it because it's different than what Des would
normally do.
Yeah. So, and I mean, Des is very versatile.
Very, very much so, yeah.
But I'm just saying, it was a different character than we've seen him in, and he rocked it, So Like I said, he's playing through his son. He was a big-time football player in high school, so he's playing through his son now.
Yeah, like you say, living vicariously through the kids.
Yes.
Okay, so now what does this young lady have to do with the movie?
She's actually singing on the title track.
McKinley, get in here, grab that. Just turn the mic around. Turn the mic around. How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. And such a creative family. Your passion is what?
Music.
Okay, you can hold on to it if you need to.
Okay.
Yeah, music. Now, how'd you get into music? Because you wrote a book when you were a youngster.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I got into music. I've been into music my whole life. It's not something I just got into. It's always been who I am, and music is just what I love to do. I love singing. It's just I wouldn't be who I am without singing.
Well, look at you. Wouldn't be who I am. Who are you? You're 12. You can't. Wait, who I am? For crying out loud. No, but what kind of music do you like?
I like pop music. Like that's what I'm geared towards. I don't like all of the non-age appropriate stuff. So
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. I like to stay in my lane, basically.
Okay. All right. So who are some of the people you like to listen to?
I love Justin Bieber. I love listening to him. I used to like to listen to Ariana Grande, but more of the stuff she's getting into now is not what I like.
Is she becoming not age appropriate?
Yes.
Is she really? I haven't heard her music in a while, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Ariana Grande. I like her.
I like Sabrina Carpenter. And that's really all I can think of right now.
Okay.
I like Brandy.
Oh, you like Brandy?
Yes.
Wait a minute. You got to be pulling out some old stuff to like Brandy. That's old school.
Yeah.
That's your mama's music.
Yeah. She listens to her all the time.
Okay. All right. So now, how did we get the daughter involved? What does she do with the movie?
She was actually a production assistant on the movie, and she's singing on the title track. And we always have our kids working with us behind the scenes because, since they were little, we would have to take them with us.
When you got to have them.
Right. Go hold that boom mic.
You got to have them do something.
But yeah, she's singing on the soundtrack.
All right, well, let's check it out. This is the soundtrack to Warrior Pride, featuring McKinley Black. All right. See what you're talking about here, kiddo.
I don't want to walk this road alone. I know I can't make it on my own. With my team behind me, there's no doubt about it.
All I know is hustle. Hard in the paint, strong, show a little muscle. Grown man basketball, word to Bill Russell. I handle the rock daily. I'm cashing in on the basket. Defenders gon' have to pay me. I'm nice, but I'm mean on the court. Pull up with the jump shot, raining threes in the fourth clutch. When we in the trenches, show my team my support. You can count on me to do it, guaranteed. I'ma score hard work. In the gym doing dribble drills. Figure eights, thinking about them 7-figure deals. Shoot around scrimmage games, gotta build a wheel. And I'm never giving up, ain't got no time to kill. I'm a winner, keep that in my mind. It's your world, never let nobody take your shine. Ball is life, I don't see me doing nothing else but winning for the home team and putting trophies on the shelf.
Those who have doubted they're wrong. Our bond can't be broken. The game is a battlefield.
I was born to be a
game is a battlefield.
I was born to be a warrior. Never underestimate the underdog. They expect us to fall, that's why we stand tall. They expect us to lose, we got something to prove. We ain't come in to play with you, we got something to do. I remember taking nails and feeling defeated. Lack of focus, running plays and couldn't complete them. Got selfish with my team, felt I didn't need them. Frustrated with the competition cause we couldn't beat them. Put the blame on everybody but myself. Took a look in the mirror, Lord I need some help. Please give me the vision, help me shoot with precision. When it's all on the line, help me make a decision. Stuck in the maze, I got lost on my way to winning, got carried away. I seen all the lights and the cameras, got caught in the days. I forgot all my fundamentals, I need them today. Left with nothing to say.
I don't wanna walk this road alone. I know I can't make it on my own. With my team behind me, there's no doubt about it. Those who have doubted they're wrong. Our bond can't be broken. The game is a battlefield.
I was born to be a
game is a battlefield.
warrior. color in your order. No more individual shine, you out of order. Just feast your eyes on the score, you getting slaughtered. Look, it's gonna take everything you got. You wanna get this win, you better block. Get open on the wing and take your shot. How much passion you got? Yeah, they over there laughing a whole lot. So guard the post, remember that's your block. Don't let them take what you got. Shine bright, show the heart of a lion. You're not tired, it's just a weak part of your giant. Remember doing, it's on the other side of trying. United we stand, the only way we fall is divided. You gotta struggle, grind, hustle, sweat, stay focused, never quit. Work hard, hard work. Keep fighting, let them know that you're a warrior.
Those who have doubted their wrong, our bond can't be broken. Oh, this game is a battlefield. I was born to be a, yeah, I was born to be a. Game is a battlefield. I was born to be a warrior.
That is the voice of Miss McKinley Black. That's the baby girl right there. Nice stuff, kiddo. Nice stuff.
Thank you.
All right. That is nice. So you got the whole family in it. You got the son and the husband in the movie. The daughter singing the theme song. Mom writing and producing and directing the movie. How is it, Rocky?
On this team, you will work.
Okay, okay. How is it taking direction from your wife, man?
Oh, man.
On the movie set, and she's the boss.
Wow. Yeah. We prepared ourselves ahead of time because me and her, sometimes we do bump heads. But it's for the best. She pushes me to the limit, which she should.
Okay.
I think she's a phenomenal director, the best director I've worked with. And, she does a great job, so I listen.
Okay.
And
she kind of know what she's talking about a little bit. Huh?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, when I don't even like watching myself when I act, and I really enjoyed it. This movie I really enjoyed, and so she must have did her job.
How hard is it? Because this is I don't want to say guerrilla movie making, but you're independent,
right? Yep.
You're doing it on your own. How hard is that? And I mean, financially, I'm sure all of that, and getting everything together and making it happen. There's a lot of work involved.
It's the toughest thing is getting the funds together, but we've been very blessed in that we have a lot of people that are willing to help us. Like we have businesses, friends, family who open up their homes, their businesses to us so that we have locations to shoot in.
Okay.
We have actors who have worked for us, without getting paid in the past. So it's like as we do each project, we're trying to, level up so that we can pay people something, just putting our little coins together so that we can make sure that we can afford a good sound person because we know that's important, or having somebody with the equipment that we know that can take our productions to the next level. So we've been blessed. It's a labor of love. It's been tough, but it doesn't seem like it's been tough because we like what we're doing.
Because you love what you're doing. Yeah. Now, how long did it take to make this movie?
It took 13 days to shoot the movie.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's all. You hear about these things. I think it's like 6 months. But
that's the big budget movies. They get to take their time.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like I've worked on big budget movies, so I mean, you may do a minute long. You do a page in one day, but we're doing
like 7 to 10 pages a day.
Oh, on the big budget movies, one page will take a day to do?
And they'll shoot it that many times.
Oh, is that right?
It's different angles, different shots, and then, they have the money to spend. They have union people. It's
okay.
Like, people
they can afford to do that.
They can afford to do that kind of, yes. Definitely.
But when you're doing it independently, like, hey, we got to get this shot. It's one take. We ain't redoing it. Let's make it right. Is it like that?
Pretty much, yes. And then, again, we're borrowing locations, so we have to be respectful of people's time and their resources and stuff. So it's like we got to get in and get out.
Now, you said actors working, kind of for free. You never asked me to come and do a cameo. Ain't no little part for Uncle Billy up in there,
Hey, don't play. Like, when I call you and you sitting on set for 12 hours, you're going to be like, this
wait a minute, hold up. You said,
wait
a minute, 12 hours?
We have long
This is not a big budget movie. I thought we had to hurry up and do it.
No, it takes 12, 15 hours a day still, but it's just that.
I got to be there for the whole day?
Maybe, depending on what part you play. See?
Make my parties. I'm a one taker. I don't have to do my.
Okay, well,
I ain't gonna mess up.
You then.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, we get you in and out there.
It's like this radio thing. You do it one. You don't get 2 takes on radio. Right. It's one time, baby. So
movies is
a little different.
Of hurry up and wait.
Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. I've heard that.
It's a lot of setup.
I think that's probably why I'm not in movies. The hurry
you just
up
have
and wait
no patience.
part.
We don't have to exercise your patience muscle. That's what that is.
Hey, let me know. I will be there. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you said it on there. I'm gonna play this back for you, like you said.
Make sure it's my off day. Okay. Warrior Pride, the movie. Janaya, Rocky, and McKinley live in the studio with us. Thank you so much for coming, guys. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Much success on the movie. What's next for the Black family?
Our goal is to put out a movie a year.
Oh, okay.
Once we wrap this one up and get it distributed, it's on to the next one.
Now, that's it, distribution. When you do this movie, you show it here locally. What's the next step for the movie? Does it go to DVD, Netflix, or is it a possibility for something like that?
Well, we've already been having meetings with distributors. So the thing is, we have a few that said that with what it's about and everything, potentially it could go theatrical. Mm-hmm. That's always your goal, is to go theatrical. But if you don't go theatrical, it doesn't matter, because either way it go, home video, all that stuff is where you make the most money anyway.
Okay.
So we figure to be out like early to mid next summer. This is just the red carpet premiere here. We got a red carpet premiere in L.A. And we'll also have one in New York coming up.
Oh, wow.
The one in L.A. is going to be in November. So it's just, now that it's done, now we've been talking, we've already had meetings with distributors. Now it's time to, for them to see and hopefully create a bidding war, and go with the best deal we can get.
Okay. All right. Wow. Well, hey, man, I wish you guys nothing but success. Anthony Pete has just joined us. He is a filmmaker, by the way, so I'm sure he's got something to contribute.
Yeah, a couple of questions. Are you guys entering it in any film festivals?
Not yet. We just we're wrapping up on post-production in time for our premiere, and then we're off to the races with the film festival.
So the key thing with the film festivals, we don't want to deny the film festivals, but because we have had meetings with distributors, a lot of times if they pick it up now, that's the goal, is to get it picked up, get your deal, and then move on to the next one. But if it's a slow process, then we're definitely going to the film festivals, because that's where you create a lot of buzz at. We've been doing a lot of stuff to create a lot of buzz with the film already. And then what it's about, this is the first AAU basketball movie ever done.
Oh, okay.
It's been documentaries, but no AAU basketball movie.
I saw that in the trailer.
Yeah, so that's...
Oh, okay.
That's what's huge with distribution right now. They're like, it's what it's about, and it's never been done before.
Now, you did just say something I thought about. You have been doing an excellent job of promotion, because I feel like I've been seeing teasers for since all year, like the last 6 months.
Yeah, thank you.
Our team has been doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
Our team is amazing.
Because when it came up, I said, I thought that already came out when you said, hey, I want to come down to the show. I'm like, oh, wait, I thought it was already out. But you've done a great job setting this thing up, man. I want to say that.
Thank you. Thanks.
Very much so.
Shout out to Melissa Talbot.
Yeah.
Oh, Melissa, yeah. That's my girl.
Yes.
It's so much talent in Detroit. I'm telling you, man.
It's
so much talent in Detroit.
Yeah.
So listen, thanks, guys, for coming down. And we're going to close it out with McKinley. Can we play your other song, McKinley? Tell us about this song, because this girl's incredible. Wait till you hear this. Tell us about this song. We're going to hear What We Could Be. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that.
This song was about somebody that I liked very much.
Oh, wait a minute, little boy? Oh, wait a minute now. Hold up. Now, by the way, guys, McKinley is, 16?
16.
16, and Dad didn't like this.
He said next subject.
So what's up with this little boy?
I just really liked him, and so I wrote a song about him. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else to it.
Those are the best songs. Those are the best songs right there. So let's check it out, guys. Thanks again for coming. I love you.
Thank you for
and much success in the movie.
Thank you.
All right. And we're going to leave you with McKinley and her little boyfriend song. This is BillyTDetroit Radio, show number 85, The Black Family.
Love's a little too crazy. There's no turning back now. I'm trying to control it, baby, but you know you got me wrapped now. I get around you, yeah. I want you all the time. I'm overdosing on you, yeah. Got you wrapped up in my mind. It's the way you drive me crazy, got me thinking about us later. When we could be over time. Now I always blame it on you. It's the way you got me on you, and I just can't let you go this time. Just come and take my hand, baby, and everything will be alright. 'Cause these long days without you, they got me up all through the night. The feeling I get around you, I need you here all the time. I'm overdosing on you, yeah. Got you wrapped up in my mind. It's the way you drive me crazy, got me thinking about us later. When we could be over time. Now I always blame it on you. It's the way you got me on you. I just can't let you go this time. Just come and take my hand. The feeling I get around you, yeah. I need you here all the time. I'm overdosing on you, yeah. Got you wrapped up in my mind. It's the way you drive me crazy, and I gotta have you over time. Always blame it on you. It's the way you got me on you. Just can't let you go this time.
Billyt Detroit Radio. The show's so dope, you might kill some brain cells.
I burn too many brain cells down to be worried about my brain cells now. I burn too many brain cells down to be worried about a brain cell now. I burn too many brain cells down